and welcome back to another episode of Meals from Mars. Today it's all about sushi. I got the commander, Angelo, on my right, and I have my cooking buddy, Yajaira, on my left, and they are going to make a spicy veggie sushi roll by Michele McGinn. I think I said that right or wrong, I'm not sure. McGinn. And so let's look at your ingredients. We have shiitake mushrooms, we have rehydrated spinach, broccoli, quinoa instead of rice, and then you have your nori sheets and tofu. We have a wasabi and mayonnaise drizzle to add a little heat, and then this is vinegar and rice vinegar and water so that you can lay it all out.
Perfect.
The one thing that we only have for you two, so don't fight over it, is one rolling mat.
Okay.
Yajaira, you're gonna make your sushi first, one roll, and while you're cutting it, you're gonna pass it over to Angelo so he can make his sushi roll, and you'll work back and forth.
Okay.
And at the end, I expect 2 beautifully decorated plates of sushi. Sounds good?
We will compare and see which one is the most beautiful one.
Oh no!
I'll be watching you because it's been way too long since I made
Okay.
sushi, so I really need some
Very
instructions.
simple.
Okay, so why don't you begin? And then Angelo, I know you've got something special you're gonna talk about when you start making your sushi. So Yajaira, why don't you show us what we do here?
Yeah. So we have our mat, and we place the seaweed on top of the mat. And as Ian said, we are using quinoa instead of rice. So we are going to put some quinoa on top. And the goal is to prepare a thin layer of quinoa that will cover most of the seaweed, but leaving some space on the edges of the seaweed.
So what is unique about your sushi that Yajaira doesn't have?
Well, I'm going to add a fresh ingredient.
We haven't had fresh ingredients in 4 months.
3 months.
3 months, that's right. I'm rushing us.
Yes.
You're not there yet.
Clearly, my mind is somewhere else.
It's a very special night tonight.
It is.
We're 3 months in, 1 more month to go. And for the occasion, I grew our first fresh food.
Yay!
Sprouts. Fresh sprouts, which have basically been growing during the past week. I started last week, and you can see they're ready to be consumed. So what I want to do is to use them in the sushi. And we'll also be eating them as a side.
Yeah,
So
some
nice.
garnish too.
Yeah, that's really excellent.
So it's going to be quite interesting to taste the first fresh vegetable after 3 months of freeze-dried and dehydrated vegetables. So
I know we are all excited about this,
Yes.
so and it just makes our celebration tonight that much more special.
yes.
All right, we are back with our sushi, and it looks fabulous. You guys have done a tremendous job. I like it. What do you guys think?
I think it's going to taste really good. I was tempted to taste one while preparing it. I really like the colors. So the colors are are stunning. You know, you can see the green from the sprouts and the green from the broccoli. Yes, I cannot wait.
And
Alright.
Angel?
I'm really excited to taste the sprouts in the sushi.
Ah,
so,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
So why don't you guys just take one and give it a try?
yeah.
Yeah. Technically, I would have some soy for you to drop in, but
Yeah,
I don't
true.
have any.
Mmm.
From the sound of it, they like it. So I think that this is going to be great. We're getting ready for a celebration, and it's going to be a really fun night. So thank you for tuning in to Meals from Mars. I hope you'll check in again next week because you never know what's going to be rolling in the
Or
hab.
sizzling.
Or sizzling. Or baking. You just don't know with us. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.